Srihari Fire and Safety Engineering Private Limited, registered in 2008, is a company specializing in providing quality firefighting, life-saving and engineering services in the marine, offshore and oil and gas industries to their customers in Singapore and worldwide.
I'm Karan Sindel Kumar. I'm a managing director of this company, Srihari Fire and Safety. Now we call us as Srihari Marine Groups. We have few companies under this marine groups. Actually, I was born in India, at a beautiful city called Pondicherry. It's a French colony. It's a nice place to stay. I was born in a lower middle class family. I hardly to say that we are struggled for food that time. But 1980s, there is a retrench going on my father's factory. The factory was totally closed out. For 3 years, we are very struggled. My father was working as a general worker or something to serve the families, everything. When I was young, about primary 3 or primary 4, my father was asked me to buy a chicken egg. On the way back, I was quite playful. I was watching the posters, everything. Then accidentally, I just put the egg down. The egg was broken. My father was slapped me immediately because not of the money. Because that time we are very struggle for the money. Even every rupees in Indian rupees, we are very, very, very careful on that time. So that one make me a very conscious things. I have to make some money somewhere in my life. So I need to help somebody who really in need and need. So my father forced me, his ambition asked me to become a lawyer. So he put me on BABL, I mean Bachelor of Arts and Law. So during my first year of law, I was totally out from the field. I'm not totally interested on that. I want to go back to my technical studies. So what I do, my family is not supportive because at that time, India became a more expensive place and for the education. So we have to pay for donations, all the things. So I went to a part-time worker. I just do a tea maker. So I earn a bit. Then I just go and study myself. So I completed my graduate in electrical and electronics engineering, all by my own price. My father will be supporting for the hostel fees and the food accommodation, everything. But initial deposits, I was earned by myself. So we started there. After I was working there in the local fields as an electrical engineer. A few years back, in the year 1999, I got opportunity to come back to Singapore. I can tell one thing honestly, I was coming to Singapore as a work permit holder. So my pay was $450 cheated by the agent. The agent, the paper, everything shows about $2,000, but I get only $450. From 2002, I was same in the Daikin. Until 2004, I was working in Daikin as an assistant engineer. So everything goes on well. So I got a own company car. The income is okay, quite okay, good. Suddenly there is a retrench on 2004. So it was very, 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 very hard time for us because we don't have anything to source out in Singapore or we want to go back to India. My son was also born in 2003. So he also about 12 months baby. So totally we are shaky. But God's grace, once I get this retrench, 2 days back I get my PR approval. So that's a good thing for me. So once I get my PR approval, I switch over my field to as a fire and safety fields. So I got an opening there. So they actually looking for electrical engineer. So I just joined as electrical engineer in a local reputed fire and safety company. I got a lot of lesson, gathering a lot of knowledge there. So at the 2005, actually we have a Sunday job. So no one want to work in the Sunday. So the boss asked me to go and just do some refilling job. This is also, I can say, God's grace. Nobody want to do, then I can go and do it. I can meet a person there. This person is running a good offshore company in Singapore. So he was looking for a person with a good knowledge, everything. So he offered me, how much you getting now? So I can double your pay now. So he just joined with me immediately. So I think twice, then we put a paper, then I joined in the new company. It's an offshore company. The company going well. We are working very hard. So the company was very doing well. But one thing bad, once the company grown up, they don't need the commanders, they need the soldiers only to fight the war. I will feel a bit down there because there is no respect. They don't need to discuss with us. So they can call straight away, they can call the operations guys can call them, they get a discussion from there. So I see it's a better time for us to go off, to move on. Then in that time, I have another guy, he also got the same mentality there. So he said, why not we can join up So what he's offer me, he's going to put all the money there, then all the technical expertise is from my side. So we can put it as 70-30. So in the beginning, what the salary I was getting from this company, he's going to give me there also for first year. So after that, we can every year we can sit down and negotiate all the things, we can take it out. In the middle of the third year, everybody got the increment. So I'm the one sitting, because I'm the director also, so we sit down, we put everything as a thing. For himself also, he increased his pay. For myself, we asking that, you haven't asked, so I haven't increased. So I say, there is such thing, because everybody is getting, so I'm not getting, means something wrong with me. So I say, it's the better time to break up. Before I register my company, one of my colleagues insists me to open up a new company. Then after that, I come back home, I discuss with my wife. Then she insists me to go and try a business. Because you know everyone, so you just start up the business. We try for 6 months. If really not work it out, you have a skill with you, so you can join with anyone. So the first 6 months, I don't have a big saving with me. So how are we going to run the family? Then she said, I was getting enough to serve our bread and butter, to pay all the installments is okay. I really appreciate the guy, Venkatesh. He is the one with me all the way, before startup until now. I can only reliable on this guy. Next part will be my wife. My wife, without her, I won't be here today. I'm not me, my whole family won't be here today. Initially, she was promised me to give all the things, all the support to sell. So that's the only lucky thing we have, mutual understanding. So life part, I was very, very, very succeeded. I'm proud to say that. With her, I was safe. I got something to start up immediately. So we not saying about what the name we want to put, what the name we want to register. Totally was messed up. Then suddenly there is an idea given by Mr. Venkatesh. I got 2 kids, both also boy. The first one is called Sriram and the younger one is called Hariram. So why not pick up these 2 guys, you put a company name. Without knowing me, there is another reason for that. Srihari is a Malay word. Sri called glorious, Hari called day. So it's become a glorious day. Our main thing, we are providing fire safety equipments inspection servicing for all offshore marine industries. So start from fire extinguishers, all the way life-saving equipments, fixed firefighting systems. We can design, we can maintenance, we can recertify, and we can demolish. I treat my technicians, my engineer as a marketing guy. If they done the work very good, I don't need any marketing. So this word will be spreading all over. Few things make me think you have to believe the people. Then give the job to the correct person. Then what we say is, don't catch the people. Don't go and disturb. Once you give the job to them, don't disturb them. If anything problem, you guide them. We teach the people to learn how to catch the fish. We don't feed them the fish. So, so far now I can say all my brothers is commanders. So they go alone and finish the job. Proud to say that in the $1,000 company become $300,000 company capital. Plus we have our own unit. So we move in there. Everything goes very well. Then we got our staff strength also increased from 5 to 10. Then from 2010. We get all the approval from all the major classification societies. In the year of 2015, just about a couple of months back, we got our second unit. Now we are divided into 1 unit full of stores and office, a second unit is full of workshops. Now my strength is about 14%. Hope the thing goes on well in futures also. I got a good team now. I got a very good team. Without the team, we won't be here today. I got a very good team. So I need to keep this team to grow up much more. What I am planning in the futures, I was keeping this one lower. I put everybody in each country 2%, 3%. If my vessel goes there, I just send 1 engineer from here, activate the guys. Now there is a processing in Philippines there is a process in Philippines to going up. By beginning of 2016, we having office in Philippines. For the budding entrepreneurs, I want to say one thing. Have to try first. Without you trying, you don't know what the thing going to happen. But beginning, you don't put much of capital. You just put yourself. So you have to commit yourself. You have to trust yourself first. Then you have to work for it. Sometimes the failure is there. Everything there is a plus and minus. You have to work hard and get it done.